Buyer frustration continues as inventory drops again. This week on Market Watch. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Market Watch for the week of November 25th through December 2nd. I'm Jason Zwolak of the Zwolak Group with First Team and Christie's International Real Estate. I hope you all had a fantastic Thanksgiving and are staying safe. For those of you tuning in for the first time, each week I take a look at the Orange County and Irvine markets as a whole, and then I break the Irvine housing market up into 3 separate categories. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that little bell so you're notified every time I post. I post new videos every week about what it's like living in Orange County. Buyers continue to be frustrated as inventory drops yet again. This is the lowest inventory level that we've seen since tracking began in 2004 to start of December. Oppositely, this is the highest demand level we've seen in a December since tracking began. Simply put, our supply is low and demand is high, and that is driving this market. Throw in the fact that we've hit the 14th historic low with interest rates this year, and again, it's the perfect storm for this holiday season. Like each week, we start by looking at the numbers in Orange County, so let's check them out. There are currently 3,295 homes on the market. That is down 6.7% from last week. There are 3,722 homes currently in escrow. We had 667 homes sell last week with an average days on market for those homes of 29 days. The average list price was just over $1,016,000. The average sale price was just over $1 million. The list to sold average was 98.4%. And the average price per square foot was $490. As you can see, our inventory dropped again, and this really is indicative of what has happened over the past several weeks. When we look back at November 1st, which is the beginning of the holiday season, our inventory was at its lowest level since tracking began in 2004. Over the past 5 years, from November 1st to the end of the year, we usually shed another 27% of the inventory. We really didn't know how it was going to affect this year because we were starting so low. Now that we've entered December, we are getting closer and closer to the 3,000 mark when it comes to inventory. It's just getting so low right now, and buyers are still out in the market looking. There's just not enough inventory to feed that demand. Now that we've looked at Orange County, we're going to check out Irvine to see what the similarities and differences are. Let's check it out. In Irvine, we currently have 434 homes on the market. That is down 10.7% from last week. There are 387 homes in escrow. We had 63 homes closed over the course of the week with an average days on market of 41 days. The average list price was $1,066,656. The average sale price was $1,049,011. That gives us a list to sold average of 98.3% and an average price per square foot of $481. There were a lot of similarities between Irvine and Orange County. The inventory in Irvine actually dropped over 10%, so there's a big drop in our inventory here in Irvine. Our list to sold average was roughly the same at 98.3%. That's been hovering around that 98 percentile for several months now. Homes that are priced right are getting close to that list price, if not going over. So you have to be cognizant of that when you are listing your home. You need to make sure that you're priced correctly, because if you are overpriced, you will sit. Now that we've looked at Orange County and Irvine as a whole, I like to break Irvine up into 3 separate categories. The first category is our first-time home buyer category. This is anything listed under $750,000. Let's check it out. In this category, we currently have 91 homes on the market. That is down 19% from last week. There are 111 homes currently in escrow. We had 21 homes sell over the course of the week with an average days on market of 32 days. And the average price per square foot was $496. Again, this category has the biggest buyer pool because it is the lowest price. So you have more buyers that can afford these homes, but these homes are getting more and more rare. There are only 91 homes on the market in this category right now. It is down almost 20% from last week. So we saw a massive drop in this category when it comes to our inventory. And again, that's really fueling this seller's market. So if you are in this category as a seller, now's the time to get your home on the market. You will get top dollar, especially if you're aligned properly. Now that we've looked at the first-time home buyer category, let's check out the step-up category. This is anything listed between $750,000 and $1.25 million. Let's check it out. In this category, we currently have 168 homes on the market. That's down from 182 last week. We have 172 homes in escrow. We had 32 homes sell over the course of the week with an average days on market of 33 days. And the average price per square foot was $471. In our step up category, which really encompasses a lot of the homes here in Irvine, we did see another drop in our inventory. So those trends continued here in the step up category. The homes that are selling, they're selling quite quickly. Average days on market just over 30 days, so we know we're still in a hot seller's market here in this category as well. The final category that we look at is our luxury category. This is anything listed over 1.25 million, so let's check it out. In this category, we currently have 176 homes on the market. That's down from 194 last week. We have 104 homes in escrow. We had 10 homes close over the course of the week. Average days on market for those homes was 81 days, and the average price per square foot was $485. We saw more of the same here in our luxury category as inventory dropped here as well. The buyer pool here typically is smaller, especially as you move into the higher price points, because there's just not as many buyers on the market that can afford these homes. However, the luxury market has remained strong. It has tailed off a little bit as we've headed into the holiday season, but it remained strong through the summer and into the fall, simply because interest rates were low and people saw the value in home and space. They needed more space for the kids to do their schooling, for the home office, just to do some outdoor activities, so they may need more yard space. And with that comes a higher price point, which moves us into our luxury category. That's why we saw this category do so well. Overall, the market is still red hot as we move into December. Demand is at a record high to start the month. Inventory is at a record low to start the month, so it's simple supply and demand, and it's really driving the market. And also with the interest rates so low, hovering around that 2.8% now, it's really driving those buyers into the market because it gives them more buying power. If we look at a monthly mortgage payment of $3,000, now this is principal and interest only with 20% down, at the current interest rate, a buyer can afford a $912,500 home. If we compare this to just several years ago when interest rates were at 5%, that same buyer could only afford a $698,750 home. That's $200,000 in buying power for that buyer. Say interest rates only go up 1%. You lose $100,000 in buying power if they just go up to 3.75%, which is still a very low interest rate. 3.75%, a great interest rate. But when you compare it to what is happening right now, there is so much money to be saved as a buyer if you can get into a property right now. The problem is there's not enough inventory. So if you are thinking of selling, now is the time. There is a great opportunity for you to get top dollar for your home, to sell it quickly. If you are thinking of doing any type of step up, do not wait. You can take advantage of these low interest rates to buy that next home with maybe more space for you and the family. Just make sure your home is aligned properly, make sure it's priced right, it's marketed right, it's in great condition, and you will get top dollar and it will sell quickly. For all my buyers out there, I know it's frustrating. You just need to stay the course, be prepared, have a strategy. We go over this every week. Make sure you're pre-approved. Make sure you go over the strategies with your agent of how you can make your offer stand out, and be as aggressive as you can with your offers while staying in your comfort zone. If you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell so you're notified every time I post. Again, I post new videos every week about what it's like living here in Orange County. If you're thinking of buying or selling and you have any questions at all, you can write them in the comments here or give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Just get in touch with us. We're here to help you in any way that we can and make the process of buying and selling as simple and stress-free as possible for you. I hope you all have a great rest of your week. And until next week, take care, everybody.